The GOAT has returned to the NFL. Tom Brady is back for the 2022 NFL season. TB12 will be playing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this upcoming NFL season. It's unbelievable to me. I can't even really believe it. I don't even really know what to say. I'm so caught off guard. I'm so flustered here, but TB12 is back. Tom Brady will be playing for the Bucs. That's all I know, but what I do know is that when Tom Brady plays in the NFL, it completely changes the NFL. I mean, this is a guy that goes to the Super Bowl 50% of his seasons, and they didn't go to the Super Bowl last year. So this changes the NFC, it changes the NFL, it changes free agency. This move happened on the eve of free agency. So this is going to change the complete game plan of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I wonder how long the Bucs knew this was going to happen, if this was like a today decision, if Brady just called up Jason Light and Bruce Arians was like, yo, I'm back, and hung up the phone. Like, what happened? What was this process here to allow Tom Brady to come back? Rob Gronkowski's looking to come back for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as well, if he hasn't already signed. And Ali Marpet retired earlier this offseason. I wonder if that means Ali Marpet is going to question and come back for one more year because Tom Brady has come back. So this changes the Bucs. This changes the NFC. This changes the NFL. All offseason, I've been talking about how the NFC is up for grabs. Well, now you add like a primary contender because the Bucs are instantly contenders. They're instantly a team to beat. They're instantly in the Super Bowl window thanks to Tom Brady. I mean, last year, and this is why it was so unbelievable that Tom Brady retired, he was arguably the best quarterback in the NFL last year. He was arguably the MVP last year. He had the second most votes, only behind Aaron Rodgers, and many people, including myself, thought Tom Brady should have been MVP. So now we're going to get to see with Tom Brady, and I'm just happy he's going to play. I don't care what he does. I don't care what he accomplishes. He's accomplished everything already. As a fan, I'm just happy he's going to play one more year, maybe 2 more years. I don't know, but if this is his final season, if this is what he's going all in for, you know that in every fiber of his being, he's going to try to win. And he's going to let Jason Light and Bruce Arians know that this is the last hurrah, that this is the last go. And they're going to do everything they can to put a team together for one season to win. And that's going to be fascinating to watch this offseason through the draft and through free agency, what the Bucs actually try to do. But, man, this is unbelievable. And that's why I couldn't believe that he retired. I couldn't believe that he retired because he played so well. He was arguably the best quarterback in the NFL. In my opinion, he was the best quarterback in the NFL last year on a consistent basis. And, you know, Mike Evans is going to be really happy. Chris Godwin on the franchise tag is going to be really happy. And this team, this organization is going to be awesome to watch this year. Guys, I really am without words. I don't know what to say. I just think it's really, really exciting because the NFL's better with Tom Brady. And I don't think the NFL was ready for Tom Brady to retire. I really don't. I think now, if this is his last year, we get a proper goodbye to the greatest that's ever played. We get to go through the retirement tour. And, you know, has any player ever deserved that more than Tom Brady at this point? I don't think so. And that's something as a fan that was so tough to like grasp last year, that he was just retiring. Like, nobody thought he was going to retire after last year. And now, you know, if this is his final year, at least we'll know. At least we'll be able to go through that as fans. And even if you hate the guy, you'll be able to go through that as well. So it's really exciting. Tom Brady's back in the NFL. I think he's still one of the best quarterbacks in the game entering this year. I think he's going to have a great year. I think the Bucs are going to be a very good team. And I'm fascinated to see how Jason Light surrounds Brady this year to get the most out of him, to get the most out of this team, to go for one more Super Bowl. Yeah, I've been highly critical of Bruce Arians. I don't change anything, and I won't change anything with my approach towards the Bucs. But like I said, I don't care if he wins 1 game or 20, you know. So I just am excited that he's going to be playing one more time. Obviously, as a fan, I want him to leave still playing at a good level. But it's also kind of hard to accept a player retiring when they're playing at such an elite level. So Tom Brady is back, man, and the Bucs are back as contenders. And in this NFC, I put them at the top of the list for a team that can go to the Super Bowl, especially if they know that this is Tom Brady's last year. They're going to do all they can to put a great team on the field. And obviously, something must have happened there with Tom Brady, Jason Light, Bruce Arians. Something must have happened. You don't just unretire. Like Jason Light or Bruce Arians or somebody must have called Brady and been like, this is our plan. Or Brady maybe called the Bucs and was like, I'm considering coming back, but what's your plan of attack this offseason? What are you going to do if I come back for us to win? Because you know that Brady doesn't want to come back if the team's going to be subpar. Obviously, he's in it for the fun. He's not ready to quit playing because he loves the game. But part of it is also winning. It's part of the reason why you love the game. So there's so many ways to approach this. I just feel like I'm, as a fan, my whole life of Tom Brady, the Patriots, the Bucs now, when Brady's been on the team, I'm just excited to see one more year. And I'm excited to see Brady playing at a high level, throwing out touchdowns and doing his thing. Fist pumping, coming out to Jay-Z. I mean, all of it I'm excited for. And I think all sports fans should be pumped for one more year of the GOAT. I'm speechless. I really don't even know what to say. Usually I have so much to say. I honestly have no words. It's crazy. I've never had a subject like this where I have nothing to say. Like, it's unbelievable, guys. So I'm just going to leave it here because I really can't say anything else. I am absolutely speechless. I was kind of moved on, and now my heart is back in it. So it's crazy. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Brady is back. Do you think that makes the Bucs a contender for the Super Bowl? What do you think of Brady coming back? What are you most excited to see with Tom Brady being back? And how does this change the NFL? Because obviously it does. So Gronk, spike that like button and look out for NFL free agency action. Probably a lot of it being about Tampa Bay. Thanks, guys, for watching. Peace.